You all right?
I think so. I'm just a little shaken up, that's all.
What happened?
Some guy just came from behind the fence and attacked me.
What did you do that for?
No idea.
Anyone else involved?
No.
You got any witnesses?
Just some guy who ran off after shots were fired. Probably some witnesses in the houses, too.
How many shots you fired?
3.
You had a gun?
Nope.
He wasn't armed?
He came after my gun.
So when you two were on the ground, that's when the shots went off?
No, he was up on his feet when he came after me.
$20.
Can we go later?
Come on, get up.
So that we could stand against the devil and his schemes. We will struggle not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers and against authorities and against the power of this dark world and against the spiritual forces of evil. Therefore, put on the full armor of God so that when the day will come of evil, you'll be able to stand your ground. Can I get an amen? Would you stand and fight for justice? Can I get an amen?
See what you want?
Double cheeseburger.
A double cheeseburger? That's bigger than you are. We'll take a double cheeseburger, French toast. Also, you want a soda?
Mm-hmm.
And orange soda and large coffee too, please. All right, come on, let's go see.
What was that for?
I owe them.
Owed him. For what?
Covered body near a police unit. Wonder what could have happened.
You should just make it up like all the other reporters do.
Hey, cut the lights, will you?
What race was the victim? Off the record.
Does that really make a difference?
It makes a difference to my audience.
I think we're done here.
Sergeant, I'm just searching for the truth.
Since when do reporters care about the truth?
Is there anything I should know about her?
You're acting like you're new. You've been here longer than us, right? Just be yourself.
Bro, You wouldn't say that if you knew me. I'm an acquired taste. Besides, how long you guys been working together?
We've been at El Latino 3 years, and before that, Central News, so 5 years, I guess.
Okay. What's she like?
I mean, she's tough, but she's fair. She's one of the good ones. Just be yourself and everything will be fine.
What happened to the last guy?
He asked too many questions.
Wait, was that a joke? Anyway, what you think is going on?
I don't know. I see a body.
Great. Nothing like enjoying your coffee at a murder scene.
That's why I don't drink coffee.
I don't want to get involved.
You already are involved. Just tell me what you saw. I'll just send this to myself and then you can delete it after.
Don't tell anyone.
What's going on, boss?
Police shooting, the victim was unarmed.
Again?
Don't tell me.
Yep. Hispanic male.
Dirty cop?
I'm not sure. Will you load this clip for me?
Well, look on the bright side. At least now we have a Hispanic in the lead story.
Tonight, Terry Wilson, an African-American police officer, gunned down an unarmed Hispanic man. It appears the victim was shot at least 3 times in the upper torso. Details are sketchy, but due to preliminary witness accounts, it will be another in a long line of excessive force claims against those who were sworn to protect us.
We need to go over the details regarding the shooting of Edward Martinez.
Loco.
Huh?
They called him Loco, his street name.
Okay. I've read your reports. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Whatever you need to know.
You know, there's a lot of controversy surrounding the shooting.
Controversy.
Well, pressure would be a more accurate description. You've watched the news, right?
Unfortunately.
Okay, so why didn't you call for backup?
There wasn't enough time. I had just stepped out of my unit when he attacked me.
You know, because it's standard policy to call for assistance when confronted, right? To prevent these very types of situations.
Yes, I know that. And do you know that too many police officers get killed sitting in their police unit?
Well, I'm not talking about anybody but you. So what caused the altercation?
I don't know, it just happened.
No provocation whatsoever.
No.
In the shooting?
We were fighting and he reached for my gun. You know Loco has a rap sheet longer than my arm. He's assaulted officers before.
Yeah, Officer Abbott, right? Wasn't he a friend of yours?
We trained together. That has nothing to do with this.
I'm just trying to make sense out of this whole thing. I mean, you shot the man 3 times, and he previously attacked a friend of yours? I mean, come on, you can see how that looks.
I don't care how this looks. None of this would have happened if he hadn't attacked me first.
There's no evidence to support that.
What does that mean?
What it means is there's a witness who has a video of the incident, and there's nothing to support your assertion that you were attacked.
Officer Wilson, how will you plead to the charges today? Will you give us any comments, sir? Any statements today? How will you plead to the charges?
Hello?
How will you plead?
Hey, it's been a while.
Hey, yeah, how you doing?
Terry, what am I supposed to say?
To who?
The reporters that are here. You're on every TV station right now, and they keep playing that video of you killing that guy over and over.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, is it true?
Do you even have to ask? You know me. What do you think?
I believe you, so.
So tell them anything you want. I don't have anything to hide. But if you could not talk about our divorce, I'd appreciate that. Hey, you know where I keep the house keys, right?
Yeah.
Can you watch my house?
What? Why?
I'm about to get arrested. I gotta go.
Terry, I'm sorry. You're under arrest for the murder of Hector Martinez. This sucks. Turn around.
It's all right. Put those away.
If he wasn't a police officer, bail would be substantially higher. I don't see how you can be defending this.
I'm not defending it. I'm saying I don't know. None of us can be sure whether this was self-defense or murder yet.
It definitely doesn't look like self-defense. You saw the tape. Why do police officers automatically get the benefit of the doubt? The only thing that separates them from any other criminal is the 3-inch piece of metal they wear on their chest.
You drink all my milk, huh?
Cheese, you mean? I was wondering when you'd get back.
Thanks for posting bail.
That's okay. I know you're good for it.
Look, they took my gun today. Tried to take my badge. I told them I lost it. And what they're gonna do, put me in jail?
What? Why? You haven't been convicted of anything.
Ask Susan Villa.
The reporter? She is a trip.
She wants me on her show tomorrow.
You cannot be serious.
It's the only way. I can get the truth out there. I listen to them talk about me and I don't know who that is. I just know it's not me.
You want me to go with you?
I feel bad enough dragging you into this in the first place. I need a lawyer.
Terry, can we talk about the... Never mind. I'll just go.
No.
The question everyone wants to know is, did you murder Hector Martinez?
I wouldn't use that word.
Officer Wilson, even you saw how the video looks to our viewers.
Well, I don't care how it looks, and you shouldn't either.
I do care. I care about police waging war in our communities and about police killing my people. Do you think it's okay for a police officer to shoot someone?
When it's warranted?
Don't they train you on methods of apprehending a suspect without the use of lethal force?
Yes, but training doesn't take into account every situation.
Are you trained to shoot an unarmed suspect?
No, not unless our lives are in danger.
I bet Hector Martinez's family wishes you would have followed your training. Can't you at least understand that people just don't trust law enforcement anymore? Just telling you what it feels like for blacks and Hispanics on a daily basis.
Well, I can't speak to what it feels like. I can only say I resent the implication that there is some sort of conspiracy by law enforcement to kill people.
So the increase in civilian murders at the hands of law enforcement is just a coincidence.
This isn't murder.
Maybe not for a police officer, but to the rest of us, the shooting of an unarmed suspect would be just that, murder.
No.
Your trial begins soon. How do you feel about that?
I'm looking forward to proving my innocence.
I have to give you credit for showing up today. There's not a lot of people in your position that would do so. Good luck in court.
Mr. Bancroft?
Yeah?
Do you remember me?
Should I?
You were friends with my father.
You're Terry Wilson's son, yeah. Saw you on TV. You look different in real life.
Yeah, well, they say the camera puts on 20 pounds.
You see your father in your eyes.
Can I come in?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure. Come on, have a seat. Breakfast?
No, I'm okay. Is that your first?
Today, I'm having seconds. What can I do for you?
I need your help.
My help?
Pop said if I ever got in any trouble, I should come see you.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear he died. He was a good man.
Yeah, he was. So you saw the news. You know what trouble I'm in?
Yeah. So how you holding up?
I can't sleep. I feel like I can explode at any moment. I want you to represent me.
Represent you? I'm retired.
So?
So I haven't done a murder case in years?
Pop said you were the best.
Was the best. Would be more accurate description. I'm far removed from that. You don't need me. You need somebody different. Somebody who's at the top of their game. Let me find somebody for you. Somebody younger.
Look, just because they're young doesn't mean they're good. I want you.
You don't know what you're asking.
I have to take this to court. It's the only way I can get rid of this. I want people to know the truth.
Let's get one thing straight. Trials have nothing to do with the truth. You need to think about your life. What if I screw up? What if I do the wrong thing? You willing to take that risk?
You won't screw up.
I will. It's been a long time. I can't have that on my conscience.
The decision is on me. I have nothing to lose. I have no wife, no children. The only thing I have left is my name. My father's name.
Terry Wilson.
You're late, Mr. Bancroft.
Sorry about that.
Anything I should know?
Time goes by fast when you get old.
Allison Todd.
District Attorney. Great to meet you.
All right, let's get started. I know the police want to have this matter resolved. You're both going to find this case difficult.
I think the people will accept 10 years and an admission of guilt.
10 years? You're kidding me.
It's not a stretch. There's video footage of your client killing Mr. Martinez. It's indisputable.
Video doesn't portray what actually occurred. Problem with it, Your Honor, is that this is self-defense. He's innocent. This whole case should be dismissed.
My department doesn't want a settlement. They know that this case could send a message to every cop that has the desire to kill another unarmed man. They want me to make an example of Wilson. 10 years is a reasonable offer.
Terry doesn't want to plea. He's innocent. We're going to go to trial.
Terry?
You Silva?
Officer Silva. How you doing?
Good.
Here, put this on.
What's this for?
People don't think you're a cop and shoot you. So what class is this for?
Criminal law.
What are you studying to be?
A lawyer.
Lawyer? You hop in the back.
Okay.
Just want to give you a little taste of what your clients are going to experience. So, a lawyer?
Yeah, I've heard all the jokes already.
Well, get used to it. You ain't going to get a pass from me. So I'm supposed to show you around, give you a taste of the business?
That's the goal.
Think you can handle it? It's like you've led a pretty pampered life.
Yeah, my father kept me pretty sheltered, but this is probably the craziest thing I've ever done.
Ever?
Ever.
So why a lawyer?
I don't know. Seems respectable. Good pay.
So money's your motivating factor.
It's not everything. But Pops, my father, he always wanted me to be either a lawyer or a doctor. He doesn't want me to do manual labor like he did. He always says he wants me to be better than he was.
Sounds like my dad. So you married?
No.
Hey, you never know. I know kids are on their 5th anniversary already. But too young. I'm married. 8 years. 3 kids. Can you believe it? Girlfriend?
Yes.
You in love?
Maybe.
Oh, that's a no. Trust me. You ain't in love.
.21, respond to a 415 fight in the alley to the rear of 3700 West Melrose. Tongan gang members with Beth.
12821, Roger. Show me responding. Man, these Tongans are some of the strongest humans on the planet. You're not careful, and the women will kick your behind. Oh, and you can stop laughing right now. You can get that out of your repertoire. I'll kick you to the curb. What's going on tonight, Chief?
You know the boys just had a misunderstanding.
Well, I could see that, but I got a call here about a fight with a baseball bat.
They like baseball.
I bet. What are we gonna do about it, Chief?
Let me handle that. I'll think about something. Wonderful punishment for tomorrow.
Good. It's just my ass on the line if I look the other way. If I don't have to come back tonight, you can guarantee me you got this handled. I'll let it be.
You got my word.
All right, Chief. Good night.
Why didn't we arrest any of them?
We? Ain't no we in this car, son. You got that?
Yes, sir.
I got a tremendous amount of respect for the Chief. Sometimes, you just gotta let people help themselves. Besides, we would have made an arrest, would have been a total waste of time, and the courts would have never filed it anyway. Well, I know that look. I had it myself when I was your age. You want my opinion? I think you'd be a lot better cop than you would be a lawyer. If you ever want a recommendation, you just let me know.
Thanks.
Take it easy, kid.
All rise. Court is now in session. Honorable Judge Stephen Matthews presiding. You may be seated.
Mr. Wilson, are you ready to enter a plea at this time?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you plead to count 1 of second-degree murder?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
I knew you'd be back.
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir. I work for a living. Son, before we do anything, there's some things we gotta get straight. Number 1, this is not a ride-along, and I'm not your friend. I've seen a lot of new officers come and go. It's my job to make sure you got what it takes. I don't push you hard. I'm gonna push you real hard, understand? And all that stuff you learned in the academy, forget about it. Just a guaranteed body bag out here in the streets. Number 2, in this car, criminals hate us equally. It don't matter what color you are. In this world, there's only 2 kinds of people, the good and the bad.
What about the ugly?
Patrol officers out here, they're just trying to do the best they can with their limited God-given ability. So listen up to this. And this goes not only for the animals in the street, but the administrators in your chain of command. Out here, you're both predator and prey. Don't forget that.
Partner, stay with me.
Shut up.
Man, do anything.
Shut up, get in. What's your head? Where the hell were you?
I went the other way after the other perp.
I told you to stay with me. I bet you lost your perp too.
Look, I was just doing what I thought I needed to do.
Killed. You see this? You never leave your partner, ever. Do you understand? This is not some reality show that just works out.
Look, I'm sorry.
I don't want your apology. If you can't get your act together, you need to just quit now. I'm not gonna die out here because you're too stupid to do your job. You're not police material, boy.
I'm not going back.
Back where?
To work.
What? Why?
Pops, my partner is a racist. He's on my back all the time. And if it's gonna be like that, I want no part of it.
Son, something I need to tell you. When she was young, your mama was a real looker, son. Pretty lady as ever could be. Turn the heads of anyone that walked by. She cleaned the Beverly house, the one on top of the hill, every Friday night after her shift at the hospital. Still there on Grant Street if you walk by. There's extra money we needed at the time, and she always did anything she could to help the family out. I run up the hill and walk her home because was dark by the time she finished, and well, it's our job to protect our women, son. I know you understand.
You taught me that, Pops.
We had to walk through downtown, which was a white neighborhood. We tried everything we could to avoid anything that looked like trouble. 3 white men, stupid-ass, drunk 20-year-olds, grabbed her by the hair and pulled her into an alley. Snatched her right from my side, boy. She screamed, I went after her. I hit one of them pretty good. Connected in the face, he went down. But the other one hit me on the side of the head with a pipe, 2x4. I never found out exactly which one. I was going out, son. They pulled up your mama's skirt, and one of them dropped his trousers.
Go ahead, Pops.
Tried to get up. My body wouldn't oblige. All I could do was lay there struggling to keep my eyes open as if I was somehow offering protection. The one next to her dropped to his knees, and I asked God to let me die rather than to see what I was about to see. I wonder what the help was. There were plenty of people around before, but they all disappeared. Probably not wanting to get involved and be a witness against someone they knew. Out of nowhere, boy, come this police officer, he kicks the one nearest your mama in the head before he got to her, thank God. Thank God. He hit the other one on the side of the neck with his nightstick, and he hit the ground. The one with the 2x4 dropped it. I think that's what it was, because it sounded like wood hitting the concrete when it dropped. He ran off, and he never was caught. That officer stumped the others in the head a couple more times. I was glad to see that.
Pops, why are you telling me this?
He helped your mama up first. Then he helped me to my feet. I was puzzled. I asked him why he would help a Negro. He looked at me funny, like he had no idea what I was talking about. He was young and naive. He had the spirit of an angel. You know what he said?
No, sir.
What he said, I'll never forget. He said something that affected me more than anything I ever saw, anything I ever heard, any book I ever read, including the Holy Book. That officer said, because you needed help, sir. Son, to be treated like animals, not only by the thugs, but by the people on the street who wouldn't help us, and then to be treated with such dignity. An officer of the law still overwhelms me. Not a day goes by, I don't think of that officer and admire his innocence. Son, that day, I didn't feel like a Negro or a nigger or a colored person. That was the first time I truly felt American. And son, the same light that brought that officer shines on you. It's who you are. You gotta go back.
Step out the car. Hands up, turn away from me. I want to see those hands. Hands behind your head and lock your fingers, step back. Keep walking. Keep walking back. Stop. Don't move. Man, is this really necessary? Really?
ain't got nothing else better to do, huh?
No, man, nothing.
Huh?
Donut shop is closed. Got any weapons, man?
No, I ain't got no weapons.
How about your homie?
No, man, do it look like I got a weapon?
You sure do. Whose car is this, man?
It's my girl's car.
Really? What's your girl's name?
I forgot.
You forgot?
I forgot.
You heard me? Forgot!
Nah, shot my homie.
Give me this hand.
Shot my homie.
Homie had a gun. Roll over.
Shot my homie.
Stand up.
But you all right?
Got something to say to me?
No, sir. It's not on the record.
Off the record, then.
You didn't want me to make it. You wanted me to quit, huh? Well, here I am, still standing.
If I didn't want you to be here, you'd be gone. I pushed you harder than I pushed anybody because I knew you could take it. I knew you were strong, and I believe in you, but I needed you to believe in you. That's why now, you are my brother.
We will present indisputable scientific evidence that the defendant, Terry Wilson, did in fact maliciously attack and brutally murder Hector Martinez. But we will show more than that. You will see video footage of the event, undeniable proof this was not an act of self-defense. This was an act of a reckless officer with a personal vendetta against the victim.
Hey. Hey, call 911.
You call. I'm a doctor.
Yeah, we got a person down at the liquor store here. We've got a doctor administering CPR, but we need an ambulance. Yeah. So, think she'll be all right?
I'm hopeful.
We were a pretty good team in there, don't you think?
Yeah? You were great on the phone.
Hey, I know CPR. What kind of a doctor are you anyway?
I'm almost a doctor. I'm in residency at St. Joseph's.
Almost. Well, I am a police officer.
I knew you couldn't be perfect.
So you thought it was perfect?
Almost.
So you got a thing against police officers?
Let's just say I have a friend who is married to a police officer.
Okay. So I'm dealing with an expert, witness.
Look, I can't speak for all of you, but he was a pretty controlling jerk.
Well, I'm definitely not one of those, I assure you. But I do wake up every day with the goal of helping as many people as I can.
Is that so?
Yes. I'm Terry, by the way.
Sierra.
Nice to meet you, Sierra.
You too.
So I hope the next time I see you, you can save me.
I'll start right now. I see what you're having for dinner tonight. This is the part where you ask me to dinner?
Okay. Well, would you like to join me for dinner tonight?
I thought you'd never ask.
Dr. Forrest, dial 118, please. Dr. Forrest, please dial 117.
How are you doing, Sierra? Good.
What's wrong? Where's our baby?
Your baby has anencephaly. It's a congenital birth defect. It causes the brain to be underdeveloped.
What does that mean?
It means she only has moments left to live.
No.
Moments?
Is there anything you can do?
I'm afraid not.
Can we see her?
She's beautiful.
My baby. Sweet little girl.
Those cheeks.
Your mother loves you so much.
My angel.
I think we should give her a name.
Yeah.
What about Angel?
That's perfect.
No. No. No! Wait!
Sweetheart,
Terry,
please.
no, take my baby.
You gotta go.
No,
I'll talk to her.
no,
Sierra,
don't take my baby. Please, please. You can't fix everything, Terry. No.
Officer Cheney, did the defendant call out a stop?
No.
Is it normal practice to call out a stop?
Yes.
Does the importance of calling out the location increase with the danger of the situation?
Yes, but
Your Honor, would you please advise the witness to only answer the specific question asked?
The witness is warned to only answer the question asked. Do not include your personal theory or analysis. Do you understand that, officer?
Yes.
Officer, have you ever failed to call out a stop?
Of course. It moves fast out there.
Have you ever feared for your life?
Yes, many times.
Objection. Your Honor, the witness is narrating his answers.
Sustained.
Do you believe that deadly force was called for?
Yes.
Objection. He's not an expert.
I disagree. Every policeman whose life has been in danger is an expert.
Sustained.
Can you please tell the jury about the ballistics report and the distance from which the gun was fired?
The gun was fired within a few feet of the suspect.
And what, if any, evidence did you find that Officer Wilson attempted to prevent this shooting?
None. There were no superficial wounds, nor was there any witness to corroborate his account.
Thank you.
Is it common for an officer to defend himself in a fight by...
Objection. There is currently no evidence to suggest a fight actually occurred.
Sustained.
Detective, is it common under extreme conditions for physical conflict to occur?
Objection.
Sustained.
Let's talk reaction time. In a conflict versus a routine stop.
Sustained, Mr. Bancroft. Next question.
No more questions, Your Honor.
I saw your wife today.
Don't call her that.
Why? She is. She's your wife.
She's not. She filed for divorce.
So?
So, I mean, she doesn't want to be my wife anymore.
She does. I'm telling you, she does. I know you don't want to listen to your father's side. But when life reaches out to you in a moment like this, you have to set aside what you feel. You need to be there for your wife, even if she doesn't want you to be. I'm telling you, if you don't reach out to her, you regret it the rest of your life. You're at a crossroads, son. Right now. This minute. Right now. Sierra loves you. Don't mess this up.
Okay.
Go get your wife, son.
Love you, Pops.
Love you too.
Pops. Pops.
I didn't want you to see me like this.
Like what, Pops?
The son shouldn't have to watch his father die.
What are you talking about? It's just you and me against the world, right? I want to be here. I need to be here. You're gonna be all right. Doctors don't know anything. Only God knows when the time is coming. But you have to fight. You hear me? You can't die.
You forgive me, huh? I'll try. I'm proud of you.
Dad. Please.
I am. Father couldn't ask for a better son. Pray for me.
Please. I don't want to let you go.
Please.
Give me your hand.
I call upon you to sanctify my father. Let the fire of the Holy Spirit descend upon him, that he may be awakened to the world beyond. And blessed by the Lord Jesus Christ, most merciful. I ask that you receive my father into your loving arms, that he may see heaven on this day. I love you too. Pops. Pops. Please.
Mrs. Martinez, you are aware that your husband had a history with the defendant.
Yes.
Can you elaborate?
He hated him.
Objection.
Your Honor, it adds clarity to the relationship between Mr. Martinez and Mr. Wilson.
I'll allow.
Go on.
He hated him because my husband had a fight with another cop.
Was that Officer Abbott?
Yes. He was just another cop stopping us because we're Mexican. He held us there for almost 20 minutes. We didn't do anything.
All right, crackheads. I'm letting you go. Get out of this neighborhood.
When did the altercation occur?
When he started talking trash to my husband, trying to be tough.
I bet you don't even have a job, do you?
He does, sir.
You gonna let her answer for you? Have some pride in front of your lady. You're an embarrassment. Embarrassment to your woman.
He hit my husband first. And my man hit him so hard that he had to retire a few months later.
And what did you do?
I just watched.
That's right, baby! Kick his ass! That's right!
What was Officer Wilson's role in the incident?
He drove up, he saw his friend, and he took off after my husband.
In your presence, Terry Wilson told your husband he'd settle up with him sometime, did he not?
Objection! Hearsay! I'd like to hear her account.
The officer said that he was going to take my husband out.
Cut me loose, and I'll do the same to you.
Yeah, okay. Well, next time I see you, we'll settle up.
But other cops were around. He wanted my husband dead. He wanted my husband dead!
What's with the uniform?
I want them to remember I'm still a police officer.
Mr. Foreman, has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
Would the defendant please rise? On the count of second-degree murder,
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty.
We'll win this on appeal.
Therefore, it is the decision of this court.
Just tell me why.
Terry.
Please. No.
why what, Mr. Wilson?
I deserve to know why.
Why you were guilty?
He attacked me.
You killed Mr. Martinez.
He attacked me.
Take it up on appeal.
Take him away.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Get up. What do you
On your feet!
You don't want that rookie to take that shot. Your call.
Drop the gun, son. Drop the gun.
Handcuff yourself. Sit. Not you. Nobody move. Get up. Get out.
Everybody up.
Out. Not you. You. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. Everything is a lie. I need you to help me out. I need you to find the truth.
Letting me go?
Yes,
Why?
because there are others there. Witnesses. I need you to find them.
You trust me?
No. But I'm not who you think I am. Sierra, you too.
No, I am not leaving you again.
There's only one piece missing. After you, Your Honor. Today, we will have another trial. A trial not of technicalities, but of truth. You will hear all the evidence. And if you allow me to finish this, I assure you, no one will get hurt. But if you try anything at all, the judge is the first to go. Today is about truth and justice. This is my Court of Appeals. You will prosecute this case, and you will do your best to convict me. Anything less, and your fate will meet the same as the supposed victim in this case. For the jurors, you will make a decision based on evidence. Now, I'm a reasonable man, despite what you may have witnessed today. And if you convict me and find me guilty, I'll accept it. I just ask that you sit in fair judgment, whatever that may turn out to be.
Okay, let's cut access to the elevators, secure every floor, see if there's anybody else that needs to be evacuated. I want you to seal off every exit except for the main doors. Block the exits to the judges' chambers and the prisoner area. If there's a confrontation, I don't want him to have any options. What are you guys standing around for? Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Not you, what's your name?
Chavez.
Chava what?
Chavez.
Chavez, get me a coffee, sugar, 2 creams. All right, well, let's see if we can get his attention.
Now that we understand each other, we can begin.
Terry. Terry. Terry.
Deemer.
Yeah, so, what's the situation here? I thought we were on the same side.
We still are.
Well, it doesn't seem that way to me. What's this all about?
Truth.
Plain and simple.
True. Well, what's that have to do with hijacking a courtroom full of hostages?
Look, I don't expect you to understand, but I do need you to give me time.
Yeah, for what?
To find the truth. To get the facts.
The truth? You want the truth? Okay, here's the truth, buddy. This situation ends in one of 2 ways. Okay, either you surrender and you go to jail or you die. All right, what, you think you're gonna prove you're innocent and this is all just gonna go away, huh? Even you can't believe that.
Well, if those are my options, I have nothing to lose.
You heard him.
They're all yours. I don't have the luxury of time. On your feet. Get started now.
They say a defendant who represents himself has a fool for a client. And I think we can all agree that Officer Wilson personifies that quote, and we've only just begun. You have already seen and heard testimony that Officer Wilson murdered Hector Martinez, an unarmed man. The jury has already rendered a guilty verdict. So in this court, I will prove that Officer Wilson is also guilty of kidnapping, assaulting an officer, threatening a judge. And perhaps before we are done, you will find him guilty of an additional murder.
I've never been on this side of the courtroom. On trial. But there are things that you have not been permitted to hear. The judge says, without physical evidence, I can't introduce basic facts about the incident. Or even speak of the criminal record of Mr. Martinez. I will prove the death of Mr. Martinez with self-defense.
Can we cut the feed to the reporters filming in there? Let's turn this thing into a damn circus.
I mean, we could shut the power off, but with these new cameras, they got reserves.
Well, can we call somebody, cut the feed at the source?
This is gonna be the biggest story of the year. They're not gonna cut this.
Did I ask for your opinion? Get in there, shut the damn thing off. If you had to cut the cable with scissors yourself. Now.
We need access to Martinez's criminal record. Your laptop, where is it?
His criminal record has no bearing on the case?
You mean the fact he went to prison for trying to kill a police officer has no merit? And that he repeatedly beat his wife in drug-induced tirades means nothing to you? Does it matter to you?
I need to follow the rules of the law, Mr. Wilson. Anything less and we might as well be living in a third world country.
Address me as Officer Wilson. Third world. There are 15,000 murders a year in this country. Yet you and your kind continuously let the animals out of the cage. Officers arrest the same evil people over and over again. And your system excuses their behavior.
We interrupt regular scheduled programming for a shots-fired situation inside a local courtroom. I'm hearing now that it's turned into a hostage situation, and we'll be linking up with the live feed from the courtroom.
Just look at the embarrassment the justice system has brought our country. O.J. Simpson, Robert Blake, murderers, set free. Yet I'm the one defending myself against the man who tried to kill me and tried to kill another officer. And I'm the one going to prison? You live in gated communities with armed security guards and surveillance cameras. You wouldn't dare live amongst the filth that you protect. Don't give yourself more credit than you deserve. You created a meaningless existence and have caused more harm than good. So once again, your honor, your computer. Where is it?
It's in his chambers.
Use your name and password.
I don't have it.
No.
John. See what you can find.
This way. I'll show you.
And see if there's anything else too.
What are we looking for?
Ask her.
Oh! My God. You just gave me a heart attack.
Kept looking for you on TV.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
He let me go.
What? Why? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a little shaken, but I'll be okay. Just get me up to speed.
He took over the court.
I was there, tonto. Remember? Since then.
Well, he has everyone hostage. He says that unless they hold the trial again, he's gonna start killing everyone. Everyone. And we're missing it. Missing it? Do you have a death wish? He's not gonna kill everyone, bro. Maybe 2, 3 tops. It's a good chance for me to write my book. 24 hours in hell, that's what I call it.
You don't know how long this is gonna take.
I know, but I changed the name on the title to match.
Would you two shut up? Just pull up the feed.
Do you think he's right?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Look, I'm sorry. If you need to use the restroom, you can go in pairs.
Terry, come over here and look at this.
What are we looking at?
Emails, audio files, video files, hundreds of them. He's obsessive. He keeps everything here.
Well, it looks like you two are getting along. Good job.
We used to go out.
Long distance relationship.
We're getting drinks later, though.
Well, I'm glad I could bring you two together.
No, we'll watch this. Watch this.
Interesting.
I've been approaching this all wrong. I just assumed Officer Wilson was guilty.
He is.
Is he?
He almost killed you.
But he didn't.
So?
He let me go. Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe he liked you.
Yeah. You are oddly appealing.
I'm not joking. The more I think about it, the less it makes sense. Why would Officer Wilson want Hector Martinez dead?
Revenge.
No, the officer he was defending is dead. Martinez spent 8 years in prison. We don't even know if Wilson knew he was out of custody. So we're supposed to believe that he was harboring a grudge for 8 years. I want to go over all the interviews again.
Okay.
Look into anyone who's affiliated with him. Okay? Anyone.
Got it.
What are we gonna do?
Just do what he says. Do what he says? He's a nut.
You know how these things end. We have to do something. He's not gonna let us out of here alive.
If we do something, he's going to kill one of us, if not more. We should just be calm and do what he says. Is there a weapon, something we can use? We just need to get a hold of one of his guns. We need an opportunity. Yeah, then what are you going to do?
We'll figure it out.
Figure it out? You idiots are going to get us killed. He's not going to hurt us. Did you see what he did to the bailiffs? He's a murderer. Oh, you don't think you're capable of having a breakdown? He knew the kind of job he was signing up for.
Looks like our prosecutor and judge are a lot closer than we thought.
Yeah, but don't get your hopes up too high. Could be nothing.
Hi. Do you know anything about a boy that might have witnessed an officer-involved shooting a while back?
Hey, you're Susan Villa.
The reporter, yeah.
Hey, El Latino, huh? I'm a big fan.
Thanks.
The boy's not here. They sent him and his family to Mexico
What? Why?
because he saw the cop kill that guy. They're trying to shut him up.
Anything else?
Yeah. I know where he is. This number belongs to Andres, his older brother. I have something else for you. Cops didn't see me take it, but it looks important.
What gang did the boy belong to?
Hugo worked construction with his dad. Good family. Nicest boy around here. The biggest problem I ever had with him was playing the radio too loud. I've lived here all my life. I know every gang member in this neighborhood. Gang? No way.
Thanks. Hello, Andres. This is Susan Villa.
I just got a text that you'd be calling.
I need to speak with Hugo.
Lady, how do you think we got here in the first place? If you have the guts to come to Mexico and discuss the situation with our police chief, then and only then will I let you talk to my little brother. ¿Sabe? We're at 16 de la Luz.
Now, you've been exposed to hundreds, maybe thousands of criminals over the years. Can you see evil?
Yes.
That's an interesting point. Is Officer Wilson evil?
I don't believe so. I believe he was protecting himself.
So you're justifying things for him too. Did you somehow magically sense that as well?
It's not magic, it's experience.
Get yourself killed!
Step away!
Thanks, John.
Just wait till you get my bill.
Get out. You too. In the juror box. Now! Sierra.
Hey, so why didn't you take him out?
You're kidding me? Try to save him. He's like a son to me. He's not gonna hurt anybody.
Look, stand by for SWAT surge and briefing in 5 minutes.
Right.
Judge, if I may. Mr. Wilson has just shown us an example of the rigors that law enforcement endures every day. I can empathize. However, every circumstance is different. First, there is no proof that Mr. Wilson ever engaged in a fight. Second, in this case, had he followed protocol, he would have had backup, and the needless death of Mr. Martinez would have never occurred. Finally, Mr. Wilson, you seek to prove your innocence. But how many people need to be hurt before you're brought to justice?
Señorita Villa, welcome to our humble city. What can I help you with?
We're looking for a young man, a witness to an officer-involved shooting. Our driver called ahead.
And it sounds like you're chasing ghosts.
Maybe. The boy might have information that can absolve an officer of murder. Have you heard of it on the news?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But you're wasting your time, man. Why don't you and your friends head back to the airport?
We just got here.
You're not getting it. You won't find anything, and you don't belong here. I'll need all of the batteries for your cameras.
What?
All of them.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, man. What the hell?
It's okay. So, do you understand what this is about now?
Yes, definitely. Thank you. We'll be going now.
My staff will be available for any other thing you may need. I hope you enjoy your stay in Mexico, ma'am.
Don't look back.
How many of you saw that coming? That's what we face every day. A split second can change our lives forever. How did you react? Did you know if I was gonna kill you? How do you know my intentions?
Are you crazy? I'm supposed to maintain strict adherence to the laws in this court.
But what about the truth? The truth, my life, his life, the credibility that we built? You suppressed Martinez's criminal record, and the fact is he was trying to kill me. You live in a Pollyanna world, sitting in judgment over the very people who protect you. You hide behind that robe, protected by the bench, making decisions for the very people who have to suffer the consequences of your ideology. Why don't you live in the world you created? Criminals running rampant on the street. Drugs, alcohol, kids in gangs. This is your world. You made it. While we, the officers, try to protect what little good is still out there, you work to destroy it. We have to adopt one of two attitudes: to promote and insulate ourselves from litigation, or become the best crime fighters on the street. Unfortunately, after being a defendant in a civil trial, most officers only roll hard when one of their own is in trouble. They park under a shady tree, respond to a call, abiding by all vehicle code laws, only to arrive after the suspect is already gone. Then take their time writing the reports and return to that same shady tree once again.
Back in the studio now with the president of the local police officers association, Sergeant Solly. What's your take on the situation?
What's my take on the situation? I'm going to be truthful with you, all right? The judicial system and the media, they pushed Officer Wilson as far as they can push him past his limits. And this continued attacks on police officers around the country, all that's going to do is make more Chicagos, more Baltimores.
Hey, Hugo! Hugo!
Hey, look, I trust her, okay?
Susan Villa.
Hugo.
I was told you had some information about the police shooting.
I was told not to say anything by the police.
It's warning, or...
When they flew us here.
Wait, you were deported on a commercial airline. Why would they do that?
I don't know. We were told by the police chief that we were under his protection.
Look, just tell her the whole truth, okay? You're not gonna get in trouble, I promise.
Look, Miss Villa, that man tried to kill him. He kept coming at him with a gun, from what I saw.
Doesn't make any sense. Why would the police cover that up? That would have exonerated Wilson. Do you know who told you not to talk? The police officer you saw?
The man on TV.
Which man?
You want to see the video?
Man, you gotta give the chief some respect. It's like brown on rice.
Any luck?
No, no signal yet. But hey, maybe we could hook up some wires to Guillermo's gold tooth and get some free pay-per-view.
Really, bro? That's how you feel? It's a bronze cavity. Better yet, how about we tighten up them loose screws on that metal plate head of yours with some antenna
you know how I
wires?
feel about that.
Guys, this isn't a joke.
Internet clicks on 9 a.m. Mexican time.
So that's like 9:20?
That's more like 10:45.
We ain't got that kind of time.
There's no way this is gonna work. Are you crazy?
Do you have any better ideas? We just need 2 minutes of internet. Lord, I promise. Guillermo will quit smoking if you help us.
Híjole. Mexican MacGyver. I lose either way.
Give me your phone. Come on, give me your phone.
International calls, bro. $1.99 per minute.
You know you're not gonna pay that anyway.
What's wrong?
It's here. It's all here.
What do you mean?
It's nice doing business with you.
Police department confiscated several hundred kilos of narcotics discovered at a local warehouse. Sources say it's the largest takedown in the department's history.
This is not going to go away. You understand? Somebody has to die.
Yeah, but he's a cop.
I don't care if he's the Pope.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
Hello. It's better, man. It's for you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. 20,000. For anyone who can take out Officer Terry Wilson. Yes. Okay. Hey, wait. I'll throw in an extra 1,000 if you make him suffer.
coming for me today.
Terry, please, just give up.
Don't worry. It'll be all over soon. Your Honor, I have one question for you. Is everyone in on it?
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? It's right there on your computer.
I don't.
Tell them. Tell them what you did.
I'm sorry. He said that he would give me money if I helped to sway the jury. I thought you were already guilty, so I took it. I'm sorry.
And for the benefit of the jury, tell them who he is.
Judge Mathers.
This whole thing is a lie. This trial, the drugs, Martinez, you, none of you deserve to live.
Forgive me. I didn't know.
Terry,
I didn't know.
Please, no.
You're gonna want to watch this.
I'm at a home in central Mexico. I was assigned to the trial of accused Officer Terry Wilson. A young man witnessed the entire event from his backyard. I have verified Officer Wilson's story.
I was hanging out in my patio and someone jumped into our backyard.
Hugo captured the entire incident on his cell phone. This is the first time the video will be seen by the public.
When the officer finished shooting, I ran into the house.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
The officer told me not to.
The one that brought you here, to Mexico.
He said he'd kill me.
Is this the officer that brought you here?
That's him.
There are obviously deeper issues in this case. I suggest a federal agency intercede immediately. Today, we're all praying for Officer Wilson. This is Susan Villa, reporting from Mexico.
Sarge, this ain't right.
Yeah, I don't know about this, Sarge. We just can't do this.
No, you will do your job. Get into position now. Now!
Get in position.
To the juror's box. Everybody!
I'm not leaving you. You did it, Terry. You showed them the truth.
I'm going to
to see Pops, John. I'll let him know how much you helped me. I don't want this anymore.
I can't.
Look, that night in the alley when I was fighting for my life, no one came to help me. No one. I need everybody down. When that shooting starts, keep your head down. Stay down and pray. I love you.